Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live on this Monday morning, June 20th, 2022, and we are 171 days in to the 2022 edition of the Game of Life. I hope that you are playing along with me. I feel like I have played hard over the weekend. So, Travis will sometimes say work hard, play hard. I've always been work hard, sort of play. And I played hard over the weekend with food, meaning I ate like a hog. I actually thought, you know what? They need to come up with a self-imposed holiday character. Instead of the holiday character being a little smiley face guy, just having a little bit of fun, removing his mask, they should allow us, if we so choose, to put a big giant pig on there. But, so... I'm always trying to test things and see how they go. And this month was a perfect month to do 4 days perfect, 3 days holiday. 4 days perfect, 3 days holiday. Working out perfect to do it in that way. But somehow last week it got into my head to eat everything I can. So I did for 2 days. And then yesterday I was not even wanting a holiday. So most of the day I did not holiday, but guess what? I holidayed last night when I came inside from being outside all day because I could, which is never a good reason. But you know what? I'm not bothered by it. I feel much less guilt. Even eating like I did over the weekend, I feel less, or since starting Friday morning, I feel less guilt than when I all day long stay perfect or give in on a day that needs to be perfect. So, it is what it is. And I love the playing and trying things in this lifestyle that either test your emotions, test who you are, what you're doing, let you figure things out. There's so many times where many of us don't stick to something long enough to get it figured out for ourselves. And that's one of the problems here on planet Earth, is we don't stick to things very long at all. But I just want to tell you something about Shibboleth. It is the most fun lifestyle you will ever live. Ever. There's all kinds of other things out there, but see, in Shibboleth, if you wake up and you want to challenge yourself, you can do a wow challenge. If you wake up and you feel like trying that carnivore diet that's out there, but you think, I don't really want to stick to that for the rest of my life, you can do it for a day. If you wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to have nothing but whole foods today that are not genetically modified, then you can do that. It's called a divine day. All of them still revolve around the Shibboleth shield. And then there's stricter types of perfect days. There's your perfect day that can feel like a holiday after you've had those stricter perfect days. This website and this program that Travis has come up with through the Lord and has shared with us is phenomenal, okay? Now, Patty Bass and I are going to be battle buddying for the next 4 days. And I would encourage you to reach out to somebody that you have made friends with here on this journey, whether they live near you, don't live near you. I've never met Patty in person. Many of you are friends with people you've never met in person due to this lifestyle. Reach out to them. Say, hey, you want to battle with me this week? Engage them. Because guess what it might be? It might be the time that you need help, but you find that they also need help as well. So reach out to them. Never be afraid to reach out. Reaching out is what Jesus would do. He would reach out. And we want to reach out to each other. And this is one of the reasons I love Shibboleth so much, is the friends. So share this broadcast with somebody today. Hit that share button. Let people know what we have. Please excuse my hair. I literally just got out of the shower and walked over here. I've already been outside this morning and did 15 minutes of exercise in the backyard. 1,900 steps. And because, I like to win and I want to beat Patty. So I've got to get in some extra steps today. So it's on like Donkey Kong. Anybody remember that? Anyway, the word of the day is joy. Joy. And I was just listening to that song called Joy by King and Country. When I was in there in the shower, I listened to Everything by Toby Mac. I love that song, Everything by Toby Mac, because it's talking about seeing him and everything, and it's fun. I listened to Joy, and then Danny Goki came on with Comeback. And it says, do you need a restart? Do you need a comeback? If you need these things, just start again. Use one of the tools that you have here in Shibboleth and get your friends to do it along with you. And if nobody wants to do it with you, do it with us. Do it with us. If nobody locally wants to do it with you. Had a person reach out yesterday saying, are you ever going to have classes near Dalton again? And I was like, not unless somebody wants to just rally up a group and lead. We actually can serve more people through videos, live classes, and technology than we can putting our human resources out there. So I told her, I said, join in on Alicia Edwards's Sunday night accountability meeting. I said, imagine you get to be with people live in groups just like you were in class, and it'll save you gas. Let's save gas. Let's do an online class. Oh, there's a new quote. Save gas, do an online class. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read today's devotion, and then we'll see what you guys are saying. Oh, when you hop on, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of Shibboleth day you're going to have. I'm actually going to have a wow challenge today, and I accepted it yesterday. That means commitment. I accepted it yesterday. I'm going to do Kim D's Bionic Hemp Day. So this is from Jesus Always by Sarah Young. This is the day that I have made. I invite you to rejoice in this day. Oh, and the word joy goes so perfectly with the 365 words, titles, and attributes for the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Joy. He is joy. We can find joy. See, we're here on this earth, but we are exiles. We are exiles. This is not our home. And there are going to be hard things that happen to us in this life, but we can still find joy in that. Always be prepared for when people ask you, how can you be so joyful during this time? Be able to tell them that with respect and gentleness. Jesus is your reason for your joy. This is the day that I have made. I invite you to rejoice in this day as you share it with me. The more of me you have in your life, the more joyful you will be. So let's just stop right there. If you need a restart, this is where you start. If you need a restart, you read the Bible. You start with the Bible. That's what you start with. Invite me into your moments by talking with me. Who does that? Y'all give me some hearts if you just talk with him all day long about everything that concerns you. The other day I was talking to him about something and I went, oh goodness, hope that doesn't bother you. I know it doesn't. But it was just one of those things where I needed to talk to somebody. But you know what? Let me just tell you. He's the one that you can trust. I actually should go back and read the devotion before this. He's the one that you can trust. If there are things that you think or do that you don't really want to share with anybody else, be thankful you can trust him. Because sometimes you got to get it out. You got to get it out to him. Your conversation with me will radically change the way that you think. If you've been preoccupied with something trivial, bringing me into your thoughts helps you recognize how silly they are. Like the other night, on Thursday night, when I had this emotion about not being able to eat what I wanted, when I wanted, as much as I wanted. I had this emotion, wasn't even really hungry and didn't even have anything in the house I wanted to eat. But I felt sadness. And I was talking to him. I said, I feel sad that I can't do that. And then through that, came up with, well, that's not a reasonable emotion for that. For having eaten plenty in a day, for sustaining life, sadness and not getting to eat what I wanted to was not a reasonable emotion. And I talked that through with him. If you're stuck in the past, yearning to change what has happened, my presence lovingly draws you back into the present. Whatever you're facing, I can help you handle it better. Seek to find joy in this day I have made for you. I've hidden small pleasures along your pathway. Search for them and thank me for each one you find. Many of the little things that delight your heart are unique to you. I know you so intimately that I can provide just what you need to make you glad. Rejoice, beloved. And then I'm just going to read yesterday's too. You can trust the one who died for you. In this world of spin and scams, people often find it hard to believe anyone. They talk about requiring others to earn their trust by proving themselves. I am the quintessential person who has earned the right to be trusted. For your sake, I left the glorious perfection of heaven and began life in your world as a helpless, stable-born infant. I resisted all temptations for 33 years so that my sacrifice for sinners would be sufficient. I lived a perfect life and freely gave my body to be tortured and executed to pay the full penalty for sin. As a result of my death and resurrection, whoever believes in me has eternal life. I want you to rely confidently on me, not only as your Savior, but also as the God friend who is taking care of you. I have always proved how trustworthy I am. Now I invite you to relax in my loving presence and confide in me. Tell me your hopes and fears. Cast all your anxiety upon me because I care for you. That's actually my favorite verse, 1 Peter 5:7. All right. So let's see what kind of day y'all are going to have today. I'm excited this week. My in-laws are coming up on Wednesday. They'll be here through Saturday. And my daughter and the baby are coming up on Wednesday. And they'll be here through Sunday. So I'm super excited about that. Hey, Valerie, good morning from Indiana. Having a perfect day. And Brandy, good morning. Having a perfect day in Ackworth, Georgia. Oh, and I'm doing a WOW challenge today. Awesome. Hey, Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Just something about those WOW challenges. See, WOW challenges, they aren't meant for you to live like that every single day. But Travis was talking in one of his sessions this past week about how when you're feeling like being on, I call it being on, I don't know what he called it. I can't remember. But he was saying, run that race hard. When you feel like you can do these things, run that race hard. Go for it. Because the traction that you make when you do something like that is good traction. Because there's going to be days where you don't really feel like doing a WOW challenge. So any day that you feel like doing one, if you want to, do it. If you don't, do a Tiger 16 and all of that. And then he was just saying to people, well, just go back to a regular perfect day if it is if you're not feeling it. If you want that extra and that snack, have a regular perfect day. It's better to do a regular perfect day than to give up and have a holiday, especially if you're trying to stick to just 3 meals a day and then you're thinking, man, I really want something extra. Just do a regular perfect day with a snack and an extra. Okay, just do that. But the reason you would want to do that is to control that insulin, obviously. Okay. Hey, Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Dana, good morning. I am Day running appointments and lesson prepping for VBS. Thank you for doing that, Dana. I know the kids will definitely benefit from you being there. Diane Malone, good morning. Columbus, Mississippi. She's doing Kim D's Bionic Hemp WOW Challenge today with me. And she's had 4 holidays in a row and is up 6 pounds, but not worried because I know it will come right back off following the shield. Now, Diane just did Intervention Island, okay? And after you've been a little restrictive, sometimes you're like, I just want to eat some other things. So she's had 4 holidays in a row. Well, I'm so glad that she is going to do this WOW challenge with me today because you know what? That's going to get some of that holiday weight off pretty quick and get back to some of those results that she got during Intervention Island, okay? So when you have a few holidays, just get right back to it. That's what's so great about Shibboleth too, is that we don't have to be super restrictive every single day for the rest of our life. We have variety. But Diane is right. It is all within the Shibboleth shield. Every bit of it is within the Shibboleth shield. It's just a different group of rules. Like we have these rule sets. I love the way Travis is using the word rule sets because there's different rule sets for different days and different things you're trying to accomplish. It's amazing. Hey, Benita, I love your dedication to yourself, others in the program. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to do it. And I'll tell you, Benita, being able to do this is a blessing because it does help me with that dedication. So I feel honored and blessed to get to do this. Hey, Cindy, good morning from Virginia. I am Day after a fun holiday. Good. Hey, Diane Rurodi, happy anniversary to you and Kurt. Shared, and today is my birthday, and now it's her birthday. Happy birthday. I know I'm not going to feel guilty because of the birthday cake and going out to eat. I'll get back to the program. I love it. That's awesome, Diane. Sharon says, too much to celebrate what with 2 birthdays and Father's Day, hoping for a perfect week to recover. Let's do it, Sharon. Sharon, if you need to, Send me a battle buddy. Do you know that you can't battle in groups, but you can battle more than one person at a time? So if somebody else wanted to send me a battle buddy challenge, you can. My username is Kim Danke, all squeezed together, capital K, capital D. Cheryl, good morning. Tiger 16 day in Clarksville, Georgia, preparing for a week's vacation for the end of the month. Yep, see, she knows what to do. I love this. She is going on vacation and she's preparing now. Tiger 16 day. Here's Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy. Awesome, Becky. Hey, Becky. Good morning, Becky Harrell. Becky Harrell's had lots of great celebrations with her son graduating. Hey, Joy. I love that y'all titled that. Joy cometh in the morning. Joy, yes. Jesus, others, and you. That is correct. If you think about it in that way, that's how you have joy. And on those days where I've told many people, go to bed. Go to bed. You're going to feel better in the morning. Let's just say at night when we need to go to bed, joy cometh in the morning. Let's use that. Joy cometh in the morning. That you might not be joyful. I am not going to say that you are. You might not be joyful. I had a feeling of sadness last week that I couldn't eat what I wanted when I wanted, but then I talked to the Lord and we realized together that that was not normal and shouldn't have been the emotion. But joy cometh in the morning. That's what we need to say to ourselves. Hey, Sharon, let's see. Been waiting for Brenda Mayfield to restart our Saudi Daisy group. Well, you know what? I had to tell the girl yesterday. I said, please do not. I said, I ask you not to let that be the excuse that you don't do the program because there's so many stuff. So I know it's fun to get together, but if you want to get together with other people and be able to talk and chat and make those connections, the Sunday night accountability meeting at 8 p.m. is where you do that. See, we're in this world of Zoom. We have so many options from all over the world. We can come together. And right now, save gas, y'all. Save gas. Good morning, Darla, King George, Virginia. Yeah, Patty Bass says, you better wow. Oh, I am wowing today. Gonna beat you. Becky Harrell, have a perfect day today. Great, Becky. I'm glad to hear that. It will be a perfect day. I did the peanut butter and jelly challenge yesterday and walked 14,000 steps and she's down 1.8 pounds. Bless the Lord. That is awesome. That is awesome. Patty says, I'm not eating for 4 days. Not right. Not right. You got to eat, girl. Benita, good morning from Michigan. Go Blue. Go Blue. Diane says, I talk to God all day long. I love him so much. Yes, ma'am. Me too. Hey, Michelle, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Yay! And Michelle is doing the Kim D Bionic Hemp Day too. Awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to see our results in the morning. Diane has put in a YouTube video. Sharon says, do not say, why were the old days better than these? For it is not wise to ask such questions. That is true. Diane says, joyful today. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. I'm sorry y'all had to hear that singing. Sharon, perfect in Hickson, Tennessee. And, okay, yeah, Brandy. He said it was a sprint. And to do that sprint, when you are feeling sprinty, do it. Yes, yes. Yeah, we've got this. Patty, I'm doing a 72-hour IMF. Do not quit your messing with us on here. Sharon, praying for all VBS is going on this week. That's awesome. You know, they do need our prayers. At our church, we had 55 kids last week come to the Lord. And then we had 13 come to the Lord with the middle school. The middle school went to camp, 13 came there, and 55 little kids. We had 1,300 at Bible study last week, school. Let's see. Diane says, yes, for my penalty days on the island, I ate hemp bars 3 times a day and lost 2 pounds each day. Oh, my goodness. Charlene says to Patty Bass, good luck with that 72-hour fast, LOL. Yes, joy comes in the morning. Yeah, Becky, that emotion is a real thing. I know it's a real thing, but I thought, why? That is not real. The sadness one that I felt last week. I'm like, that's not reasonable. Let's think about it being a different one. A different one. Cindy, good morning. Joy cometh in the morning. Good morning, Kathy from Michigan. IMF Day. And Patty says, I'm going for a 10-mile walk. Let's start with 5. Let's start with 5. 10 is long, y'all. But Cheryl Davis could tell us all about that. All right. Well, I've got on my Embrace the Growl shirt today because my stomach is growling right now. And we're going to go off and have a great day. And Let's see. Sharon, I see you, but you don't see me. I crave being with like-minded people in the same room, seeking the same goals, just whining. Thank you, Kim Danky, for being accessible to us whiners. Sharon, you're funny. You are funny. Well, seriously, though. Seriously. The Sunday night thing, Alicia will put you in breakout rooms. Why is my thing going off? My thing was telling me I earned something. Probably a talking award. Yeah, do the Sunday night accountability. Sharon, I want to see you in that Sunday night accountability class with Alicia. They do breakout rooms. You get to see other people and they get to see you and y'all talk. So do that, y'all. Do that. All right. I know Patty's messing with us, being funny this morning and keeping us entertained. She's good at that. All right. Well, Daisy, tell everybody bye-bye. We're going to go have a great day. And if you are near Kennesaw, please come to class tonight. And if you're not near Kennesaw, listen to Travis today at 11. And we will see y'all later. If you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory. And y'all go and y'all journal right now. Yes, Diane says, hey, Daisy. Say, hey, Diane.